students, welcome back to my channel logicflow. So here we go with the smart preparation of computer science subject. So let us see how to select only 10 chapters to score 70 out of 70. So which are those 10 chapters? Let's see now. So the chapters are like this. We have typical configuration, Boolean algebra, logic gates, data structures, basic concepts of OOP, classes and objects, function overloading, inheritance, database concepts and SQL. You can just check out the marks. So it is totally 73. There are few optional chapters also, which are constructors and destructors, internet and open source concepts and web designing. Totally 16 marks. So how to check out these chapters and how to check how they appear in 2 marks, 3 marks and 5 marks. Let's see. So let's see the blueprint first. So as we all know, the typical configuration, it is for 4 marks, and how it is appearing, let us see, it is for 1 MCQ and it will be for 3 marks. So totally 4 marks. Boolean algebra, again you get 1 MCQ and it is 2 marks question and 5 marks question. These things I have discussed in the previous video itself. The one thing that what we have to notice here is you don't have the MCQ for OOPS concepts and you don't have the MCQ for data file handling also. So with this we can choose those 10 chapters. The green colored chapters are the selected 10 chapters to score 70 out of 70, and the aqua blue colored chapters are the optional chapters. So with this blueprint you can just make out that there are 3 chapters which are left out, which is pointers, data file handling and networking concepts. So these 3 chapters are not chosen for important 10 chapters and optional 3 chapters. Data file handling, there is no MCQ. You can simply skip this chapter. Right? Then pointers you have MCQ, networking concepts you have 2 MCQ. How to prepare for MCQ? I am going to prepare a separate video for that in the next session. But here in this blueprint you can make out the green colored chapters, 10 chapters, typical Boolean algebra, logic gates, data structures, OOP, class and objects, function overloading, inheritance, database and SQL. And optional chapter, constructor, internet and web designing. The 3 chapters which are left out is pointers, data file handling and networking concepts. Data file handling, you can simply skip that chapter because you don't have MCQ also. But pointers and networking concepts you have MCQ. We will see to that in the next session. But now let us see how these chapters, the selected 10 chapters and optional 3 chapters are appearing in 2 marks, 3 marks and 5 marks. So let us see how these 10 chapters are appearing in MCQ, 2 marks, 3 marks as well as 5 marks. In MCQ, these chapters are appearing like this. So you have the chapter typical Boolean, logic gates, data structure, class and objects, function overloading, inheritance, database, SQL. So totally you can find 9 chapters. OOPS is not there for MCQ. And optional chapter constructor, internet open source and web designing. Well, you also have MCQs from pointers and networking concepts. How to study only for MCQs? We will see that in the next coming video. Coming to fill in the blanks. So you can just observe here one more thing to tell you. You have these optional chapters also for which you need to refer to MCQ. Constructor, internet and web designing, followed with pointers, networking concepts, you have 2 MCQs. So how to prepare for MCQ, we will have a separate video. And fill in the blanks, you all have the fill in the blanks from database concepts only. Coming to 2 marks question, so you can attend totally 5 questions here because you have 2 questions from SQL. So out of the 10 selected chapters, you can find Boolean algebra, logic gates, database concepts and SQL. So here we need to answer 4 questions, but you can answer 5 questions itself, which is for 2 marks. Coming to 3 marks, here again you can answer 3 questions from the selected 10 chapters, typical data structures and database concepts. But You need to prepare any one chapter among these optional chapters, which is Internet and Open Source Concept and Web Designing, because you can only answer 3 questions from the selected 10 chapters, and another question you have to choose from this optional chapters. So it is left to you. You can prepare either Web Designing chapter or you can prepare from Internet and Open Source Concepts. It is left to you. So you can answer 3 plus 1, 4 questions from part C. Coming to the 5 marks question, part D, you have 2 mains, 5th main and 6th main. Here again you need to answer 4 questions. 5 marks question, you need to answer 4 questions. Again from selected 10 chapters you have data structure, OOP concept, function overloading and inheritance. So you can attend 4 plus 1, 5 questions only, because from data structure you have 2 questions. So again you can answer any 5. And if you are prepared with constructor and destructor optional chapter, you can attend that also. So it's better to answer extra 2 questions because the marks allotment may vary. So please answer extra questions from 5 marks. Coming to the 6th main of part D, all the 3 questions are from selected chapters only, 10 chapters. You can answer all the 3 questions. So my suggestion is to answer all the 3 questions, because from Boolean algebra, the K-map mapping sometimes it may go wrong. So it's better to answer all the 3 questions. And how to answer SQL? A separate video will be done in future. So stay tuned to my channel, because you will be getting the content on how to prepare for MCQ and how to prepare for SQL. That is how to attend 44th question, SQL part D question. And you can also find the PDF of this video in the description box. You can download the PDF. And that's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.